Out of the ashes you must rise. If you're feeling lost, sad, depressed, that's all I can say. Out of the ashes you have to rise. I think at every point in life we have to ask ourselves, why are we here? What's the purpose? It's easy to get caught up. Many people have lent theories to why we're here, whether it be religion, helping others, love. All of those theories are thrown out there. And at the end of the day, if you don't find one to hang your hat on, you'll always be lost. You'll always be sad. But I just wanted to say, I was thinking for myself, is there always a way out? And I think there has to be. And if you ask me what the purpose of life is, I'm no expert. I'm not a philosopher. But I would say, think about it. If you don't pick a purpose, you're lost, you're rudderless, you're compassless, you have no GPS. Every day gets harder and harder and harder. But if you can find one door opens, the boulder starts to roll downhill, doing the work for you. You see this throughout history. Nelson Mandela, stuck in a prison for 25 plus years, comes out, finds a purpose, ends apartheid in South Africa. You find Mahatma Gandhi, a lawyer, hadn't found his purpose and then got this bigger vision of saving his country from colonial power. He took a bullet for it. And you see this over and over through history. People who, at the end of their life, can look and say, it mattered that I was here. And not everybody's going to be a world leader. You and I aren't necessarily going to be written about in the history books, but maybe in somebody's history book. If you're lost, sad, or depressed, I will tell you, there has to be a way out. There has to be a way out. If there's no way out, then we might as well stop right now. But nobody really wants to stop right now. Some people commit suicide. They end their own life. But most of us know that there's a little glimmer somewhere, suppressed by society, suppressed by the educational system, suppressed by our careers, maybe crappy relationships with the wrong people, locked down into a nothingness. But what happens if you start to fix those things? What happens if you start to rise above the ashes? The ashes represent the nothingness. Everything burnt to nothing, where you feel like I've got nothing, but then you rise out of the ashes. And I can tell you from my own life, different instances where I've been at the bottom. My life, that area of my life's been in ashes. With hope, faith, optimism, you rise above the ashes. They say hope is faith is believing in what you don't yet see. I like that. That sounds right to me. There's a few people out there, the people who changed the world, and they saw the world before everybody else could see it. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream where, a black child and a white child go to school together. Well, that's what happens now. He saw 50 or 60 years into the future. He didn't even live to see it. That's faith. That's rising out of the ashes. And at some point, maybe some of us take a bullet for what we believe. But he still rose out of the ashes. No one can say, no one can take away what he did. No one can take away what great people do. And you can be a great person. Like I said, we might not be written about in the history books, but what if we're written about in somebody's history book? What's that vision that you have for your health, your wealth, your love, happiness? Have you written it down with precision? Precision is logic. The formula for power, for getting yourself out of where you are, power equals precision times passion. Passion is the emotion, it's the fuel. Right now, take a pad and paper and write down what you want in health, wealth, love, and happiness. What's your vision for the world? That vision that you don't want taken from you. Write it down, 4 columns. Health, wealth, love, happiness. What do you see? What's your vision here? What's your vision here? What's your vision here? Specifics. How much do you want to weigh? Do you want to be lean? Do you want to be muscular? Do you want to be a sprinter? Do you want to be a jogger? Do you want to be vegan? Do you want to be paleo? What's your health vision? What's your wealth vision? Do you want to be self-employed? Do you want to work for other people? Do you want to have, just a solo entrepreneur? Do you want to have a big team? What do you want to do? Love, what's your vision there? Friends, family, romance. You want to have a big circle of friends, be a big socializer. You want to have a small group of friends. Happiness. How do you see your vision for happiness? Does your happiness come from knowledge? Does it come from love? Does it come from, meditation? How are you going to achieve happiness? Somebody leave a bike over here?
It's a brand new bike at that.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have
Breakfast time. What's this? A new probiotic?
Yep. BioK.
Reading the paper today. One thing's obvious. These newspapers do not like Donald Trump, boy. They post 50 trillion anti-Trump articles. Now, I'm not really pro-Trump, but I feel like newspapers' job is to be somewhat balanced. But what do I know? Interesting article about how social media is making people famous and how it can be frustrating. Business article saying college graduates have double the chance of finding a job versus if you don't have a college degree. But this is an example of just horrible statistics, how you can manipulate numbers. Because, for example, maybe it's because people without college degrees are more poor to start with. The old fallacy of causation first correlation. Yes, it's correlated that having a degree keeps unemployment down, but it's not the causative factor. I'm listening to an audiobook while I get a massage. Try to do two things at once. Stack your activities. It's been going around the world. How many shots did I make so far?
110 now.
110. Kobe Bryant used to shoot 800. What's that thing you say? Who played in the NBA? What do you say? Your repetitions?
It's your reputation.
Repetitions are your reputation. That carries over to all areas of life. You want to be good at something, you got to practice over and over. Just pure repetition.
Gotcha.
Voila! There you go, like that. Your repetition are your reputation. Sometimes people ask me how to get more confidence. I'm like, do more repetitions. The greatest public speaker of all time was a guy in ancient Greek times. I think he was Greek. Demosthenes. He was born with a stuttering problem, but he just went down to the beach every day. He put pebbles in his mouth to make it harder, like weights. And he just practiced repetition after repetition until he was the greatest in the world, or considered the greatest. By the way, Muhammad Ali died, rest in peace. And he said he only counted his sit-ups once it started to burn. He didn't even count till it was burning. That's kind of like Kobe Bryant. All these great people have the same work ethic.
Get out of there, Ty. Get out of there, Ty. Move. Come on. Get out of there, Ty. Get out of there.
Gotta hold yourself to a higher standard. That way when it gets real game, you can perform under pressure. I'm going to Seth MacFarlane, the Family Guy. He's doing a party tonight with Charlize Theron, so I'm having to look dressed up. By the way, shout out to my boy Brian T. City. Brian Ortega fighting the UFC tonight. I hope you put him in the triangle, put him to sleep. So I'm headed Charlize Theron. I'm actually Seth MacFarlane's house. Him and Charlize Theron are throwing a charity party. Got invited. Got this seersucker outfit. What do you think? It's a Lanvin coat. It's kind of nice. Do you approve? Headed out. It's a poker tournament. I don't think I'm going to play much poker, though. Zach's going to come along. Maya's already there. I've been to his house once before. It's a badass house. Went to a party. I was with Megan Fox. She was there. No, I wasn't with Megan Fox, but got to hang out with her. Kind of cool. Talk to her a bit. Very beautiful in person. So it was a Halloween party. He has badass parties. Bad to the bone. Okay, we're headed out. Zach, you ready? Take the rolls. Zach, are you ready?
He's ready. They're both ready.
All right, let's go. Oh, sorry. I don't always like the valets at these places, but hopefully they know how to drive this and park. We're here. I knew. What did I say, Drew? I told you what Zach is addicted to seersuckers. I'm like, Zach will say something about
Yeah, man,
seersuckers.
that's a sharp jacket, dude. I like it.
There's never been a man more of a lover of these.
Of a good fashion.
Of a man
and,
in a suit.
Good head of hair.
Of a man in a suit. You like the lamb's wool carpeting?
Oh yeah, man, that's fantastic. I love lamb.
We made it. They got lots of valet here. I've been here once. I remember it. You ready, James? I'm ready. Like Family Guy? Film too much, so we'll have to do a little bit on the down low. Boom. Here we go. Got the R8. I'm not supposed to film. How nice the view is. This is a real party up here. This is the event we're at here. Charlize Theron, Farley, Africa Outreach Project.
If you turn me down once more, I'll join the French Foreign Legion. Bet you they would welcome me with open arms.
All right, we're here at the poker.
Everyone into the tent, please. We're gonna get started.
It's going twice.
Oh, come on.
That guy is gonna. Oh, $30,000. No, are you waving? Or you can see no? Send him home with dignity. See, very sexy. You are a very lucky girl. He is larger than average. But Kimberly's going to Africa with me.
We have to jump the price up, so we have to start at 70.
David
right
Blaine
now.
showed up.
Who's in for 70?
David Blaine is
Still here playing poker. I'm at Seth MacFarlane's table. Made it to the last 10 in the tournament. Is the bathroom this way?
No, the bathroom's gonna be through the front.
Wrong way. So this is the final table. I made it too, but looks like they're about done now, huh? Boom. What'd you think, Zach? You said Seth looked mad at me. Well,
Yeah, he was pissed. You took his money, dude.
Okay.
So Regina, you put on the whole event. Charlize Theron, Seth MacFarlane. What was the benefit? Who was getting benefited? What charity?
The Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project.
That was awesome. And we raised like $1 million.
Yeah,
something
we
like
raised
that.
$1 million.
$1 million for charity and HIV awareness and prevention. Charlize Theron. There's 2 days stay in the Maldives.
Yes.
Zach, you ready to go to the Maldives?
The what? Kazoo tight.
Zach is drunk. All right, we got our bags. We're out.